Have you seen how Katt Williams has just been relentlessly hating on Kevin Hart?
No.
Just shitting on Kevin
No.
Hart? And Kevin Hart came out and was like,
Why
dude,
would he
hold
do
on.
that?
Kevin Hart came out and said, hold on. You've had your shot. You were supposed to be the guy, but you chose drugs.
Yeah.
Well, I chose to work. And then
Yeah.
now you got an African Americans at the top and you want to bring me down? He goes, dude, it's not like I'm taking gigs away from you. So me and Jay were talking about this because in rap, it's going to sell more CDs. In rap, it's going to sell more albums. For Kanye West, it sells more shoes when he's controversial. In comedy, me and Jay were talking about this. If Katt Williams now was going to Staples Centers or wherever, I'm probably not going to a show. In comedy, I don't like when you hate on guys. I'm like, oh, I'm out, man.
And you know what? He's
hating on Tiffany Haddish.
When I saw Katt Williams, I know Tiffany for many years. Tiffany's one of the nicest people on the planet.
Well,
Tiffany has always been. I've known Tiffany. I don't know. I've known Tiffany maybe 10 years, more than that. Tiffany has always been super nice to everybody. Tiffany's never been anything but a good person.
Well, yeah, everyone knows that. Like, she's a great person. But what Kevin Hart says about Tiffany Haddish, that's why he went after Katt Williams. He's like, hold on. You're coming after her because she has a huge lead in this movie, and you're saying she's not funny? He goes, you guys talk about you want equal this and how we never get our rights, and then when they do get the opportunity, you're shitting on them.
Yeah.
He's like, it doesn't make sense. And that's why he goes, Tiffany's been nothing but nice.
Oh, dude, Tiffany's a great person, and she deserves that. And Tiffany didn't have an easy childhood, you know? But anyway, I know she's been doing stand-up since she was 17. So
she took Don Herrera's comedy shop thing at the Laugh Factory.
She did. That's exactly
when she was
right.
a kid.
That was Jamie Masada and Dom,
how crazy is that?
Yes.
But then Katt Williams is like, he claims Kevin Hart brought up the Tiffany Haddish beef to sell night school tickets. I'm a huge Katt Williams fan.
Dude.
You're just wrong, dude.
Yeah.
Because Kevin Hart, his last 5 movies have all been number 1, and the only 2 that weren't were number 2 in the world. So he's not.
You know what? I saw Katt Williams at the Comedy Store probably 5 years ago, and he blew me away. He was so good.
He's one of the best.
I watched him as a comic, and I was already established. I've been doing stand-up for a long time.
He's brilliant.
Some people say I do pretty well. And I watched him, and I went, it was so inspiring. I went, that motherfucker is so good. And I didn't know who he was. And he was talking in the hallway.
5 years, that was the height of his success.
I walked up to him, and I go, dude, that was amazing. And he just turned to me, and he goes, oh, okay, thanks, man. But...
Yeah, welcome to the Katt Williams.
Katt Williams. I didn't know. Oh. And I knew, but I didn't know. I'd never seen him. But the bummer is when you're that good. The bummer is when you're that good, and then you go bad on Kevin Hart, the nicest, most generous human being.
That's what Kevin
planet.
says. He's like, I don't get it, man.
Nobody has anything bad to say about.
But
Kevin.
he had a good point. He's like, dude, Mike Epps hates on him, and Katt Williams hates on him. He's like, dude, you guys had your opportunity.
Mike Epps is hating on Kevin.
Yeah, he's like, you guys had your opportunity. And he goes, again, while you guys chose drugs and alcohol, I chose to work. And now I'm here and you guys want to shit on me.
That's a bummer, man. That's a bummer.
I'm a Kevin Hart fan on this. But I was just thinking like beef and rap or beef when it comes to act or something like that. It's not like I'm not going to go see a movie if The Rock hates on Mark Wahlberg. I'm like, yeah, whatever. That's their own deal. But with comedy, I'm like, God, when you're doing this crap thing and trying to bring down that you're stepping all over each other, I can't support that.
No.
I'm out.
It's
also not fun.
Also, let me ask you this. As a man, as a woman, as a human being, like if you have beef with somebody, are you going to go to social media and fucking tear them down?
It's the only way they can. But it makes Katt relevant, right? And Kevin Hart's the biggest name, and you have a connection to him.
That's a bankrupt
and you're Katt
way
Williams,
to go.
who's especially, black or white comics, one of the top 10 of all time. So when he says something, it carries weight. So that's why they're doing it.
That's a shitty way to go about your life.
It's not the negativity is not the way to go.
It's also
but negativity
cowardly.
gets brought up. If Katt Williams would have said Kevin Hart's the best of all time, he's so great, I hope he keeps doing good. There's no write up on that. There's no news article. There's nothing, which is the bummer in our society.
Yeah, man.
It's a fucking bummer, man.
That depresses me. It really does. Because it gives people who have negative things to say more power than people who have positive things to say.
Kevin Hart just keeps on keeping on. Oh, very cool. My movie's number 1. And I just sold out 60,000 theater. I don't
Picasso used to talk about that. Picasso would always say, no matter what happens, war, famine, people saying bad shit about me, I just keep painting. Well, what'd you say? Yeah, cool. I'm painting. You just keep moving forward. That's all you can do. Keep doing what you're doing. When you see my back ripple and I pull myself up like a chimp 30 times while talking to you, why wouldn't I give that to you as inspiration?
It's a gift, really.
It's a gift.